Hey, sweetheart, do you have a moment? I was hoping we could chat about your studies.
Sure, Dad. Is something wrong?
Nothing's wrong, per se. I have just noticed you have been a bit more stressed lately, especially when it comes to your schoolwork. I wanted to check in and see how you are feeling about everything.
Sure, Dad. Is something wrong?
I understand. School can be really challenging, but remember, it's okay to feel overwhelmed sometimes. The important part is how we handle that feeling. Have you thought about what's making you feel this way? Is it a particular subject or just the workload in general?
It's mostly just the workload, I think. I have so many assignments and projects, plus studying for exams. It's like as soon as I finish one thing, there's another 3 waiting for me. And on top of that, I really want to do well, so I put a lot of pressure on myself.
I see. You are juggling a lot, and it's completely normal to feel pressured in such situations.
I've tried, but I still feel like I'm barely keeping my head above water. It's just overwhelming.
How about we work on a plan together? We could set up a schedule that allocates time for your studies, breaks, and even some leisure activities. It's important to balance hard work with downtime to avoid burnout.
That sounds helpful, Dad. But I also worry that I would not meet your expectations or that I will disappoint you if I don't do well.
Sweetheart, the last thing I want is for you to feel that way. Your mom and I are proud of you for your effort and dedication, not just your achievements. We believe in you and your capabilities, whether you get an A or a C. What matters most is that you try your best and take care of your well-being.
Thanks, Dad. That means a lot to me. Sometimes I forget it's okay to not be perfect.
Absolutely, it's perfectly okay. Everyone has their strengths and challenges. Let's focus on progress, not perfection. How about we start by identifying the subjects or tasks that require the most time and effort? Then we can brainstorm some strategies to tackle them efficiently.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Math has been taking up a lot of my time because I find some concepts hard to grasp.
Math, huh? Well, how about we look into some extra help? Maybe a tutor, or I could help you out. We can also find online resources or study groups that could make learning more interactive and fun.
I would like that. Maybe a tutor and some online videos could help me understand the concepts better.
Great, let's set that up. And remember, it's important to take breaks and give yourself some time to relax. Do things you enjoy. It's all about finding a healthy balance.
You're right, Dad. I think I have been pushing myself too hard without taking breaks. I will try to balance things better.
That's the spirit. And I'm here for you, every step of the way. Let's tackle this together, okay?
Okay, Dad. Thank you for helping me see things differently and for supporting me. I feel a lot better about handling my studies now.
Anytime, sweetheart. Let's make this plan a reality and adjust it as we go along. I'm confident you will do great, and remember, I'm always here if you need to talk or need help with anything.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
Absolutely, let's get started. First, let's tackle that math issue. How about we set aside time each week for tutoring sessions? And in between those sessions, you can use online resources to reinforce what you've learned.
That sounds good. I think if I can get a better grasp on the concepts with a tutor, I can use the online resources to practice. Maybe we can schedule tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Tuesdays and Thursdays it is. I will help you find a tutor who can work with your schedule. Now, about managing your overall workload, have you tried using any specific tools or apps to help keep you organized?
I have used a planner, but I think I need something more visual. Maybe a digital calendar or an app could help me see everything I need to do and when it's due.
Good idea. There are plenty of apps out there that can help you visualize your schedule and tasks. We can look into some options and find one that works best for you. Adding reminders for your assignments and tests can also help you stay on top of your deadlines without feeling overwhelmed at the last minute.
I like that idea. Having everything in one place and getting reminders would definitely help me feel less stressed. What about breaks and leisure time? I know we talked about balancing, but I'm not sure how to actually do that.
It's important to schedule those in, just like your study times. Let's say for every hour of study, you take a 10-minute break. And make sure you have at least 1 or 2 longer breaks during the day to relax or do something fun. How does that sound?
That sounds doable. I think if I actually see break times scheduled, I will be more likely to take them and not feel guilty about it.
Exactly, no guilt in taking care of yourself. Also, let's choose activities that you really enjoy for your longer breaks, maybe reading, going for a walk, or whatever else helps you unwind and feel refreshed.
I would really like that. I have not been reading as much as I used to, and I miss it.
There you go, let's make sure you have time for reading then. And remember, this plan is not set in stone. We can adjust it as we go, based on what works best for you. The goal is to find a routine that feels balanced and sustainable.
Thanks, Dad. This conversation has really helped. I have been feeling so stuck, and now I feel like I have a way forward.
I'm glad to hear that, sweetheart. Remember, I'm always here to support you, whether it's with school or anything else. You are not alone in this.
I know, Dad. Thank you for everything. I feel a lot more optimistic about managing my schoolwork now.
That's what I'm here for. Let's get started on that plan, shall we? And we can always tweak it as we go along.
Yes, let's do it. I'm ready to make this work.
With that attitude, I'm confident you will do great. Let's tackle this together, step by step.